So today we're going to be playing NBA 2K23 My Team. We're going from a starter squad to a god squad as soon as possible. And to prove how good this squad is, we're going to be playing against one of the best players in the world, if not the best, the global champion from a few years back and 2x 250k winner Tydebo. So obviously we're going to have to sit through all the cutscenes at the start of the game. It takes quite a while. And as always, we go and pick Jimmy Butler. I never use him, but I just pick Jimmy Butler for my starter every single time. I think it's a tradition this stage. But while we open our starter pack, I'm going to be explaining to you what happened. So basically, I posted a team. Ty said he beat it by 109 like he beat 250k finalist Carlo. I said I will put any amount of money on me not losing by 100. And in the end, I agreed to stream for 6 hours. It ended up being 4 to build a team, and he said he could win by 50 plus points. And yeah, with a 50 point spread, I was quite confident. It wasn't actually going to be easy because he's so much better than me. Either way though, lose by less than 50, get 2K24.
You like the name, guys? You guys like the name?
So we're going to start off, as always, by getting Stephen Curry. Not a bad player to use as a rim runner. I don't really like him as a shooter, but if I do need rim running, Steph is very effective with that. And we also open up the PS Plus promo packs to unlock the auction house as soon as possible. This allows me to sell the badges that I get out of these packs, the arenas and stuff. And it also allows me to send the all-injury card that everybody gets for starting up a new account. But if we're being smart about things, the best way to go about it is with these endgame challenges. You can get a lot of MT and a lot of packs. But first things first, I don't even know why I'm completing the Pioneer Challenge. I never use any of the players, but it does make other challenges easier, and we do get our first 3 Dark Matters. It's not like they're going to come into our squad or anything, but yeah, I'd say Steph's probably the only player so far that will come into the squad. But we're completing these challenges very, very quickly, and we're building up that initial MT, the initial MT that's going to get us a couple of players. And the more MT we get, the more like high-end players we can go for, the more we can go for the Yao Mings of the world, because guys like that will legitimately help us out. We get up to the top board in the Ascension straight away though, and we don't get anything, but we still are able to afford Jonathan Bender, who for 4,400 is the single best value card in the game. We then complete the Luka Spotlight pack and get back to the Ascension, where we still don't get anything of note. We can't get our Baron Davis. He would not have been a bad player to have in the squad, just as a bench guy. Either way though, not the end of the world. We open up a lot of our packs, and it's not like we're getting anything great, but these like 400 or 500 MT that we're getting from badges, it all adds up. And with this Luka Doncic pack right here, we get absolutely nothing, but it looks like nothing. Even those 2 cards sell for a little bit MT. We didn't have to buy Peter Goodmanson because it's part of the challenge. I went to Sniping for a while. I'm pretty sure a viewer put him up for 2,100 and we got him, which let us buy Anderson Varejao as well. When it comes to a lot of the miscellaneous items in 2K, I decided to discard them because a lot of them do sell, but because I'm doing these challenges in such a short amount of time and there's a 4-hour auction, if I put them up for auction and they don't sell, I'm basically making 0. So there's a lot of times I gotta weigh up risk and reward. And most of the time I will end up discarding things, but anything I feel like I make a little bit of profit and they'll also sell easily, because that's really important with this short time, I end up selling. Surprisingly enough, somehow a Sapphire prize ball is more expensive than an Amethyst prize ball. I don't know why, but it is. I don't know how it makes any sense, but it is. So we get a decent amount for that. And then we go and play the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar challenge, which is actually kind of a tricky one because I got cooked the first game. Thankfully, in the second game, I hit a few more shots, but getting those post moves, the CPU can sometimes just light you up. But we do end up getting a W on the second time of trying. That's like one of the first offline challenges I've lost in a long time. But for all of these, 3,000 MT plus a pack, and you're guaranteed probably, because you're getting 2 players on all these packs, you're guaranteed 2,000 MT out of these packs, so it's about 5,000 MT, which is a new player for the squad. So that's a really good thing. Again, if you are starting out, which I don't think anyone will be on the 25th of July, this is not a bad way to do things, to be honest. And you see, I'm going to look up this card here. He's not really going for anything, so I'm just going to sell him. I quick sold the THT and other stuff in the pack, and then in the end, I do make quite a bit of MT. I get a Duncan there who's just not coming into our team. I don't even mind Duncan, he's just not coming into my team. And then with prize balls, I'm not sure if I'm going to be playing enough of the game over the next few hours to open the prize balls, so I'm going to be selling them. And we're looking at Giants right here, where Ralph Sampson is not expensive, but he's around 24k MT, which is a little bit expensive considering Yao is 33k and Opal Yao is only 25k. So we then go and complete the Wilt Chamberlain challenge. Again, these midweek Tuesday challenges, just like the Shaq one, are super easy. All of them are easy if we're being honest. Like, these ones take 5 minutes, and even the like Luka, or not even Luka, the like more difficult ones to do don't take that much longer at the end of the day. But this one does take 6 rebounds, so I'm chucking some bricks. We eventually get the Mavaraj out and we win the game. But opening this pack, we haven't gotten anything of note in packs, but we finally do. We finally get something. We get a Dark Matter. Problem is, at this stage, most Dark Matters won't make our team, but at the end of the day, it's MT. Even we don't use it, it's a minimum of 3,000 MT.
I didn't even look. Who's this? Honda? Oh, Poku. Poku comes into the squad. Poku actually comes into the squad.
And then we go and complete one of the longer challenges, which is the Giannis one.
Going to see Taylor Swift? Of course I'm going to see Taylor Swift. Come on.
And I get absolutely cooked by the CPU. I'm barely watching the game. Like, it took me 3 quarters basically to get 34 points, but I'm getting cooked by the CPU. At the end of that game, we can at least go to our auctions, sell a lot of cards, and look, we have over the 25k MT. We can get a great card. And in the pack, we do go and get a Dark Matter again.
Clyde. Oh, Invincible Clyde.
No, Mick, that is not Invincible Clyde. Invincible Clyde is not even out right now.
Oh, why did I think it was Invincible Clyde? He's not even out yet. He's not even out yet. I'm an idiot. I'm genuinely an idiot. I was so confident. I was so confident, man.
But it is kind of wild with cards like this that they barely go for over discard value. But we do end up getting a Yao Ming with a 3-point shoe. Look, I wasn't willing to risk the MT, so I decided to get this Yao Ming instead of the Dark Matter because I do need to kind of fill out the rest of my squad. I probably do need a 13-man, but again, Yao Ming, such a nice card. We also managed to find a Tracy McGrady for 4,700, which is a nuts price. We managed to get Yao and T-Mac in our team. That would have been the dream for a team in February, but it's still not too bad. And we at least won this challenge a little bit quicker, going for another one of the longer challenges. So we are going to open up the Kobe pack. And I mean, we got something out of this. We got a little bit of value. Like, obviously, we're not getting anything too crazy like Jaren Jackson. Not Jaren Jackson Jr., Jaren Jackson Sr. we got. But in this pack, we do manage to pull a Klay Thompson. But lads, hindsight 2020, the alternate reality set was one of the craziest and just most awful decisions 2K made in hindsight. But yeah, so at least Klay does sell for a little bit. He sells for basically the same as Clyde, which is kind of crazy. Guys like Kawhi have no value, so just to get, like, he probably won't sell for more than 2,200, so it's easier to discard him. We finally buy a coach because I decided not to get Doug Christie because we only had about an hour left, and I just feel like there's better guys you can get than him. At the power forward position off the bench, we do need hype because Ty is going to come out here with the best team in the game. So a Kristaps Porzingis is going to be a perfect matchup for the likes of a Taco, a Manute, a Yao, whoever he ends up running at the 4. And right now, other than our backup point guard, we have a decent enough squad. So I'm starting to play some TT online. It means that we're getting a lot more rewards than TT offline. I'm confident of winning the vast majority of my games. And especially when I'm playing easy opponents like this, you can get through them quicker than TT offline. And the big thing is you also go and get the Shaq packs. You get the ball drops and you get the Shaq packs. So we end up pulling like 3 of these Ruby Shaqs, Quicksilver 750 each. It's absolutely perfect. And we continue to face quite a few easy matchups in a row. Because I'm playing at a time of night like 2 a.m. with no SBMM where it's pretty easy. You might be thinking, oh, this is a tough matchup here. This is a stream sniper. This is a stream sniper. I never mind getting stream sniped, but if someone's stream sniping just to screw me over, at least give me the win as he hits a freaking half-court shot to beat me. We then have a few things on sale, and when these all sell, I'm going to probably get my last big purchase for the team. So we managed to sell all of these, and we get one of my favorite point guards in the entire game, Anthony Black. Like, you guys don't understand how much I like this card. One of the most underrated players in the game, has the ability to shoot, create his own shot, and an elite rim runner. So we do manage to sell a few more things right here, and like we do continue to play some TTO. I'm winning the vast majority of my games, getting into the top board where we're getting actual prizes. We end up landing a couple of times in the 3,000 MT slot, which is a massive, massive prize, especially when our team is pretty much complete. We just have some MT that I can decide what I want to do with now, but we actually do have a full team.
17k to buy somebody. Who do I buy? Who do I buy with 17k? I'm going to get Kevin Garnett. I'm going to put Giddy in the team, just in case. Depends. Can I get Kurolenko for 6.5k? Oh, if I can get Tim Thomas. Yeah, that is the perfect last player for the team. Tim Thomas is 4,300 MT. One of the best value players in the game. I have to start Van Horn, though. I have to start Van Horn. I gotta start Van Horn. So, the team right now, we got Steph Curry, Jonathan Bender, Keith Van Horn, Varejao. The problem is that I don't have like a power forward. If I had another power forward, I'd be a bit better, but you know what? Mo Bamba might be a shout.
So I'm honestly not sure what I want to do. I'm caught in two minds whether I want to use Tim or Kevin Garnett. In the end, I decide to use Tim Thomas instead of KG. Might be a bad decision in hindsight, but that's what I decided to do. And then I decide to go and purchase Marc Gasol because he can play both the power forward and center position and can kind of guard them.
I'm happy. I'm happy with the team. Happy with the team.
So yeah, I'm facing the global champion and 2x 250k champion who has embarrassed me by beating me on my own host with one player in the past.
No!
Ty also beat me at the start of the year in a wager and made me tweet out that Dottie Sharp owns me. Ty is 50 points better than me skill-wise, even with the best team in the game. This won't be easy. I need to lock in and play out of my mind.
Okay, let's go. Let's spam it in chat. Lose by 49. Lose by 49. Lose by 49.
So Ty is running with 4 end games and Victor Wembanyama in his team, and Victor is probably better than end games. Yeah, this is not gonna be great, but honestly, to start off the game, I'm throwing passes. He's playing lanes that I've never seen before. He's out predicting me. He's making reads, and honestly, with the level of player he is, it's going to be like that for a lot of this series. But we don't start off too badly.
Dunk it, Steph. Look at that. We're tied. We're tied up after a minute. It's going to be the last time in the game we're tied, but I'll take it.
And honestly, there's a lot of situations, a lot of looks that he's throwing at me defensively. Like, I couldn't do anything there. I got caught in that animation. He's hitting these shots quicker than anyone I play against. I'm just not used to playing this guy at his level, and it showed early in this game.
Come on. That's a good shot. Let's go.
But as the second quarter went on, we actually began to play our way back into this game.
Got him. Green. Come on. Come on, I'm not reading chat from the rest of the game.
And somehow on his host, on delay, I managed to crawl back into this game. I'm hitting some shots. I'm locking in. I'm playing some of the best 2K I've ever played. And with that, although we do go and miss a Poku, Yao gets the board, and we are back to 6. Unfortunately, he's going to pull away a little bit because, again, like, look, he's 1A, 1B with Splash are the best players in the world for a reason. And as the second half goes on, he starts to read what I'm doing, and I begin to feel less and less comfortable playing the game.
Like that there, he knows the way my players are going to move better than I do. Like, he knows what my players are going to do before they do it. So now it's just like, we're down 23. Just try to get back to 20. Keep it at 23, honestly. By the end of the quarter, and we're okay.
At this stage, though, I'm still putting up a really good fight. 1 minute to go in the second quarter, and I'm down by 19 points. But then he gets takeover with 3 of his players at the same time, and yeah, it's impossible to guard someone like Ty with the guys he has with takeover. Takeover's the most broken thing in the game. He was pulling from half court. He did not miss a single shot, and as the game started to go a little more out of hand, I'm trying to fight, and he gets team take. And with team take, he goes from being up 28 to being up near 40 within 2 minutes. So yeah, I may not lose this game by less than 50.
Like, you're going to beat me by 50 purely because you got team take while up 30 and I can't guard you. Dunk it, Mick. Come on, Anthony Black. Let's go. That's what you're in there for. Green that. Oh, I would have been big. All right, 40. That's okay.
Game 2 is on my host. I have the advantage of being a little more comfortable in my movements, but the disadvantage that competitive players are just mentally better than non-competitive players, and Ty has another game of scouting to know how I play, so it's going to be tougher to play against him.
We're ready. Now we're on our host. We're good.
And while I start off better in this game, Ty plays much more aggressively on defense, and he's still hitting his shots. So we're down 7-3. It's looking like a situation where I should be okay, but his aggressive defense is something that I'm not used to dealing with, and still after one game, I haven't been able to adapt to his style.
Why is he getting caught in that animation? They're nowhere near him. I'm literally trying to throw the ball backwards and he gets caught in an animation moving forwards.
And even on delay, Ty is destroying me here with a 12-point lead. And we're still in the first quarter. If things keep going like this, he is going to be on track to beat me by 61.
Give me that.
But as the first quarter draws to a close, we're playing way better and we actually managed to get back into this game.
Give me that. Come on. Normalina Green, come on. Dunk it on him. Good, Anthony Black. Anthony Black's one of the best point guards in the game, by the way. I'm just saying, Anthony Black is one of the best point guards in the game. I don't care what anyone... I was like, brick a free throw. I don't care what anyone says, he's one of the best point guards in the game. Like, I can be cool, like, 10 possessions in a row, we can go toe-to-toe. But it's just... He doesn't make a mistake. He might make a mistake for an entire game. Like, he should have got a steal there.
Anthony Black is hooping in this second quarter with 13 points. And we have it back to 8. I feel comfortable, but it's Tydebo. You should never, ever feel comfortable against Ty because any minor mistake you make, he will punish you. But at the same time, we just need to not lose the second half by 53.
You rat. You absolute fucking rat. You absolute rat. I want you to know that, Ty. You are an absolute fucking rat. I want you to know that, man. I want you to know that. I'm keeping this in the video. You are a rat.
And him getting takeover 3 players followed by team takeover meant that it went from a 16-point game to a 35-point game very quickly.
It's 35, like... Am I gonna lose? I'm gonna lose by more on my own host than I lost on his. And like the funniest part about this is I don't actually think I played that bad. I don't think I played that bad in either of these games. You want a free copy of 2K24, Mick? You want a copy of 2K24, Mick? You didn't lose by 50. You didn't lose by 50. In either game. In either game. Not only in both. On either game you didn't lose by 50. 43. Oh, he blew it. Let's go. He was gonna shoot it. So I'm shooting it. Spin dunk on him. Spin dunk on him. Oh. Unlucky. 40. Spam them W's in chat, lads. Spam them W's in chat. We only lost by 40. We only lost by 40 twice. Both times were by 40. Spam them W's. That's 2K24 for free, baby. We only lost by 40.